All right, Victor, what's up, man? Thanks for cruising into Project Par. It was nice to meet you and talk to you a little bit about the golf swing stuff, um, and what a difference it made for you. Just a couple differences here. So this is your original swing, um, moving pretty hard to the right, and then recentering, and then kind of moving to the right, and then long jog daily swing with the narrow stance, kind of like upper body sway, reverse tilt, stuff like that, kind of going. And then you're swinging down, kind of with arm power. So your club's like you're going, you know, like your whole body's kind of going down, and the golf club's going down at the same time. And so we don't really get peak vertical here until there, and you're about to hit the ball, right? So there's your golf club. Um, And so those were the worrisome things that I was watching while you were warming up. A lot of good stuff in your golf swing, just that was pretty noticeable there. And so to change that, like the first thing I saw was you hit a couple different clubs and go from 14, 14 to 16 to 18, and I really liked what I saw at the 18. So we said, why don't we just do that? 18 inches with the same club there. So this shot here was 98.5 yards on your first one, and then 112 yards. And all we did was widen your stance. I drew those lines on there for you so you can see basically now you're able to like hold your body inside that barrel type feeling. And that's really all we did. Widen the stance and just took another swing. Same stuff. A little bit more inside your left foot there. Still kind of arced away from the target. Right, so still, oops, sorry, still got that, like, this kind of look like that, right? So the arrow's kind of going back and away from the target. So we still got that. Now we had peak vertical 160, and now the club had moved back to here. So we went from here to there just by widening your stance. So you got more dynamic, got more power through the golf ball. Still a tiny bit of a chicken wing there, but then after that we talked about how to create that left foot force and get that left side loaded and vertical at what point in the golf swing. And this is one of the coolest transformations I've seen in 1 hour. It's a nice wide stance there with the 5, so even a little wider than what you were at in the beginning. You got that big push away from the target with that left, so we got that going. Now we're 76% really early. Gives us a chance to get that recenter happening. Talked about that left knee staying more over the foot type feeling, being able to jump at any point here. But boom, there we go. 52% left. Club still at the top. So this force, the kinetics that you're making now, this torque force, and now then it's going to follow the vertical force. So torque, vertical, and now your vertical is way up here where the club is, right? So beautiful, beautiful job. Like this is so cool looking compared to where you were at 162 versus 160, or I'm sorry, 182 versus 160. So you improved 22% after talking about doing it after widening your stance and improving 17%. So huge improvement overall. Really cool to witness. And now you can just see driven. The club's just being driven. This club's coming from the inside over your right forearm. All this stuff just gorgeous, like whip through finish. No more chicken wing. Club's wrapped around. And this shot was 193 yard carry with your 5 iron. So I know you said that was way better. I think you were around 170, 75 or something like that, right? So beautiful job. Really cool stuff. Can't wait to see you again. I really hope You got a lot out of that lesson. That was pretty cool. Cheers.